The horror genre has rarely looked healthier than it does right now, with Stephen King adaptations flowing freely and it becoming the highest grossing horror film of all time. 2018 is already set off to a reasonable start for horror, with Insidious: The Last Key poking its money-grabbing head above the water. But there's a lot more to look forward to than James Wan's cast-offs, though there's a lot of those too for any interested. It wouldn't be right not to see another 1,500 Conjuring installments come to life after all. I'm Ash from What Culture, and these are the 10 most anticipated upcoming horror movies. 10. Slender Man. You've seen the meme, now see the movie. Yes, as much as pale-faced, internet-dwelling creatures might seem an unlikely source material for a studio-produced motion picture, Hollywood will grab hold of ideas wherever they surface. Reportedly centering on a group of small-town teens intrigued by the stories of the Slender Man, 4 girls set out to debunk it as an urban legend, and they soon learn the hard way that he's very real. It's a controversial one with a real-life attack linked to the meme, but that should sell even more tickets, because when has Hollywood ever felt bad about capitalising on people's trauma? 9. The Nun. Since the Conjuring franchise has now broken the 1 billion mark at the global box office, it's no wonder that they're eager to expand it even further with the Nun spin-off. It will focus on Valak, the bride of Christ but a mistress of Satan, that was introduced in 2016's The Conjuring 2. Like the Annabelle movies before it, this will be a prequel exploring the character's beginnings, and actress Bonnie Aarons returns in the title role. Capitalising on creepy religious imagery and a face only a mother can love, it should be good for a few scares at least. 8. The Predator. The iconic monster is back in what fans are hoping will finally be the sequel that does justice to John McTiernan's 1987 sci-fi action horror masterpiece. After taking a supporting role as Perpetual Joker Hawkins in the original, Shane Black directs and co-writes this new entry in the series, which, it has been emphasised, is most definitely a sequel and not a remake. Logan actor Boyd Holbrook heads up the cast as a soldier who learns of the existence of the extraterrestrial, semi-invisible hunters. Naturally, carnage will ensue, and we shouldn't expect the film to hold back there, as reportedly Black made it condition when he signed on to direct that the final film would be R-rated. Whether that means sexy bikini beach party predator or plenty of bloodshed, we have yet to find out. 7. Meg. After 20 years in development hell, Steve Alten's 1997 novel Meg finally makes it to the screens this summer, with Jason Statham starring as a turtleneck-clad Navy diver caught in a deadly conflict with a megalodon, a 70-foot prehistoric ancestor of the great white shark, which has surfaced in the Pacific. Annoyingly, it's PG-13, but when you consider how much gore Jurassic World and Kong Skull Island got away with, not to mention the fact that Jaws has the same rating, surely we can hold on to some hope that Meg will deliver similar gruesome delights. And, above all else, it's Jason Statham fighting a f***off giant shark. Shut up and take my money. 6. Cadaver. Pretty Little Liars actress Shay Mitchell plays a disgraced cop recently out of rehab, who's put on a graveyard shift in a morgue. When a brutally murdered corpse is brought in, a series of mysterious deaths occur in the building. Cadaver doesn't necessarily have the biggest names behind it. Producer Todd Garner's biggest title is Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, while screenwriter Brian Siv has worked on TV's Teen Wolf and screened the series. But horror hits have certainly come from less illustrious origins. 5. The Little Stranger. In this adaptation from the novel by Sarah Waters, Domhnall Gleeson takes the lead as a doctor who is called out to tend a patient at Hundreds Hall. In a starkly new and groundbreaking turn, something else is haunting the crumbling old manor. Abrahamson, who hasn't directed a horror movie before now, has proved himself a dab hand at doing things just a little bit differently, with films such as Room and Frank. All being well, we should be in for a gothic horror with a twist. If not, at least we get to watch General Hux get the shit scared out of him, and it's the little things that count. 4. The House with a Clock in its Walls. Though he's most closely associated with extreme horror, Eli Roth looks to be venturing into a rather different corner of the genre with this Amblin adaptation of a 1973 horror novel for children by John Bellairs. Child actor Owen Vaccaro stars as an orphan boy who is left to live with his mysterious uncle, Jack Black. However, it transpires that both his uncle and their next-door neighbour Kate Blanchett are practitioners of magic, and there is a deadly secret within the house itself that threatens the entire world. 3. Venom. It remains to be seen just how much of a horror movie this Spider-Man spin-off will be, but the character of Venom, previously brought half-heartedly to life in Spider-Man 3, is a strong contender for the Marvel superhero's scariest adversary. And word is, Studio Sony hope to duplicate the success of Logan and Deadpool by venturing into a hard R territory with this dark comic book movie. The film has already gone a long way to winning the confidence of fans thanks to the casting of Tom Hardy in the lead as Eddie Brock, who merges with an alien symbiote to become the monstrous Venom. 2. Halloween. 40 years on from John Carpenter's 1978 classic, which kick-started the slasher movie boom, Halloween is back. With original lead actress Jamie Lee Curtis, original Michael Myers actor Nick Castle, and Carpenter himself on board as executive producer and composer. Director and writer team David Gordon Green and Danny McBride might seem unlikely choices for the project, but they insist they're taking this job very seriously whilst they giggle behind their scripts, with designs undoing justice to the original masterpiece. They're also disregarding the entire Halloween franchise beyond the original and intend to definitively bring the series to a close. 1. Overlord. Another horror movie from producer J.J. Abrams and another formerly secret entry in the Cloverfield series, it's probably time Abrams had a long hard think about what he's doing this time before taking a giant steaming shit over his back catalogue of excellent movies like he did with the Cloverfield Paradox. Though, with that experience now in hand, it's likely we can get excited about films coming in to smash expectations once more. Julius Avery directs the World War II set tale in which 2 US paratroopers, shot down during the D-Day invasion, find themselves under attack from a supernatural Nazi threat. Nothing else has been revealed in terms of the plot. Again, Abrams likes his mysteries, but 2018 might not be a bad time for a major new release which hammers home the point that Nazis are in fact evil, even though for many years we seem to take that as written.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe below, and if you're looking for more content like this, then try a few things that are floating about around my ears. It might be fun. I can't promise it though, but it might be.